Yo dudes, how's it going? ChristoWorld here, playing some more Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Now, this is episode 3, and I want to clear a few things up from episode 2. As you can see there, it is Unreal Engine, but it is in fact Unreal Engine 3. And they do have various OpenGL programmers with them, which is how they've achieved a lot of their visual fidelity, using something called Photogrammetry, which is the use of photography in surveying and mapping to ascertain measurements between objects. So instead of creating a 3D asset, you would take photographs of a single item, say a rock or something like that, and you would photograph it 40-50 times with a really flat lighting. Obviously you need to make changes to it, you know, if there's anything that you do get a lot of anomalies in your results, but you do have to change things around and just tidy up the data a little bit. But that's using photogrammetry, and this is something that this game's done quite heavily. So by having an OpenGL programmer on board, it makes their task a little easier, which is why in this episode I want to talk a little bit about photogrammetry and sort of how they've used it. But here we are back at our ending of episode 2. We had this weird alien encounter. Obviously with things like that you wouldn't be able to use photogrammetry unless they created the assets in real life. But we're going to cruise back to the train, because we never completed the train little objective. Also, as we know with this game, it doesn't save anything you find on your inventory, like hot inventory. If you close the game, it saves it temporarily instead of permanently. So we have to go back and pick up the crank, move the train back, do all of that sort of stuff to unlock the puzzle. Okay, so we'll just cruise down here. I've got a slight stutter. Ah, alright, the crank was down here, I remember this. Let's go pick this bad boy up. We'll have a bit of that. Yeah. Yeah, good old crank covered in blood, we'll take that. Cruise our way back up. It was up this way. I can't remember how far back it was. I think it's just up here. Yeah, one of the main issues with using photogrammetry, which is something that I'm looking at using in an existing build that I'm doing, but not something we're using at work at the moment. What's this over here? We came down here, didn't we? I'm sure we did. Or did we? Yeah, this needs a rock. One of the issues with the game, which is something that I didn't really want to do, but I'm going to have to do it in this instance, is if you look at where the memories are, it shows you like where it is. See, if you follow that, so the rock is next to a stump. So when the game says it doesn't hold your hand, it's a little bit annoying that it sort of does in a way for certain things. Obviously we need to find... There's a stump. Oh, there we go. Got blood on it, so we'll take that. We'll go chuck that in here. See if that unlocks it. We'll have to check out what's down there as well. Okay, that's the rock in place. Let's go get this train car pushed back and let's see what we can figure out. Yeah, one of the main issues with photogrammetry is if you, say, photograph a building and you use several hundred photographs, use nice flat lighting, you fix all your data, you get it all working, you could find that it takes up 20 million polys, which is your entire game's budget. Like, there is a little bit of breathing space, but yeah, you're kind of pushing boundaries there, especially if you're going to have, you know, lots of assets within your game. That could be a bit of an issue. Yeah, so you've got to do quite a bit of retopology on it to tidy things up and make it, you know, to a level where it can perform without being overkill. No one wants to play, you know, a laggy ass game that you can barely move in. You're getting 20 frames native, 10 frames native, you're gonna have a bit of a problem. Right, let's get this in place. Oh, I think we've overcooked it a little bit. Let's push it up a little bit more. That looks pretty good to me. Let's try that. Oh, yeah, we got the noise. Oh, that was in the right place. That was a pretty good guess. Right, let's get down to the body. I think that's all we need. Yeah, we've done all of this. Fractured skull, cause of death, blood loss, head trauma, yeah. Is that the whole picture? Here we go. Let's follow them, I guess. Oh. Okay, so we're getting sneak peeks. So he's got a crank in his hand. Not the best models. Is that little Ethan? And then he's got the crank again in his hand. Let's go have a look down here. Oh, they're back at the train. They're talking. Oh, hello. He's got the rock in his hand. And there's another one down here. Yeah, that's him picking up the rock that we placed back. Okay, looks like there's another one, two up here. So let's go have a look. He's dazed or something. Let's go check this one out. Okay, so we can tag it in order of events that we think has happened. So down there he's grabbing a rock. He's a bit dazed over here. Now is he tying him down or untying him? Okay, well I'm gonna put this as number 1. That's clearly the latter half, so let's put them in. Yeah, I reckon this is... Oh, look, we can go through. Yeah, that'd be number 6. That'd be number 5. I reckon that's the second one, because he's got the rock in his hand in that one. So we'll go tag this bitch up. Yeah, number 2. I reckon this is number 3, because he smacks him over the head. And then this motherfucker goes down. Yeah, let's try that.
Listen to me. We can destroy it. I know how.
You can't destroy it, Ethan. You can't destroy time. And that's what he is. He is forever.
Gail, honey, I wish there was another way. Travis, tell me where Ethan is, now.
I'm giving the sleeper what he wants. What all of us want. Look, old man, you need to go home.
Ethan, run, goddammit. Go! Get out of here! Travis, close your eyes.
Murdered by the old man. I assume that's Ethan and his granddad or something. Oh, there's another one coming out. Where's this going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Down there.
Grandpa? Stay away!
Ethan, I'm sick too. I can feel the sleeper in my head.
Then fight it! I have to destroy the room!
Corvus,
Oh no, is this the
I'm
room
sorry.
that we've already visited?
Oh no.
I can't let you do that.
Back to daylight. Okay.
Whatever had turned Ethan's family against him, the grandfather was trying to resist. Age helps against those things that feed on hate. Not because of wisdom or experience, because the old are tired. Their hate is less useful.
Interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Other than the top quality animations, if they'd spent as much time working on their animation as they did their photogrammetry, it probably would have been a slightly nicer experience. You know, although this game is, you know, fantastic. The visual fidelity is high. Their use of photogrammetry is amazing. The shader work that's been gone into this game is pretty good. One of the main things with photogrammetry as an advantage, you'll see like quite often you use tiling and you just tile the textures along. So for this surface here you would tile it all along, but as you can see, each face is slightly different. Now they've put the geometry in, but they've had to minimalize the geometry that's there, because obviously, you know, every single little line, every detail will be an issue. And then with photogrammetry, it makes every panel unique. So you'll see that the textures aren't really tiled. Everything's kind of uniform. You know, I'm not seeing any repeat patterns other than this slight line pattern here. That might have just been a brush that they've used to tidy it up. And you'll see the same on the other side. The idea being that, you know, if it's tiled badly, you're gonna notice it immediately. And you know, other than those slight lag spikes that I'm getting, even though I'm pulling in 80-90 frames while it's recording, I'm still getting like a slight jitter. I don't know if that's to do with the ambient occlusion or what. But we'll cruise back over here. Yeah, with tiled textures, like this floor for example could be a tiled texture, but it's not. It's all photogrammetry. So if you, as you see it, if it's wrong, your brain notices it. But if it's correct, your brain doesn't notice it, and it's that subtlety that, you know, tricks the brain. So because it's done well, you don't notice that it's been sort of done like, I can see a slight line down the centre. You see where there's like slight pull and there's like tearing on the texture all the way along. You can see that faint line. That might have been where it's been mirrored. Also, this leaf map looks a bit shoddy. Yeah, it does look quite shoddy. But yeah, it's one of the advantages of photogrammetry, is it's not so that your brain goes, oh wow, look how amazing this is. It's so that it doesn't notice how bad it always is, or normally is, in a lot of other games. You know, probably any games that I make are going to be really bad tiling or photogrammetry that's not to this standard. You know, it is an extremely hard thing to do, but when you get it right, you know, it is badass. Just looking at this surface, just makes me want to play Spin Tires. Okay, so we've done this building up there. We haven't looked at this building, so let's try and get. Oh, we've got 2 tracks. It's like a little hut. Let's go have a quick peek at that. There's a tunnel over there. Can't get in the door. The dam looks pretty good. Yeah, let's go up the hill and have a look at this building. The sound of the crows. Seems to be a rolling theme in this game. Oh, we can go in there. Let's have a little peek. Hang on. This building looks familiar. Oh, it's now a photograph. Okay, so there's the boy, his granddad, and then 4 other people. I assume one's his mum or some shit. Maybe family, relations. Dad was sad, Mum was mad, Travis was loud, Grant was quiet, Uncle Chad was mean. Dad was sad. So could that be his dad in the tie? Or is that his mum Grant was quiet, so the right hand side's the left hand side, so that's his grandpa on the left. Then it's his mum was mad. Oh, that'd be Travis, then his mum, then his dad, and then his Uncle Chad. Alright. Yeah, that makes sense. We can deal with that. So this looks familiar. Yeah, kitchen at the end.
You need to talk to your son.
Oh.
He was poking around in the old Vandergriff house again. Said he found some secret room.
Yeah, really? Okay, I will go talk to him.
Okay. I guess, does every room have a little bit of narrative? Let's go into this little dining room first.
You can feel it, right? Something coming from the Vandergriff house.
I can feel it. Ethan disturbed the sleeper. He must be punished.
I can hear the house creaking as well.
What did you do? What did you wake up?
Nothing. I found a room, I walked into it, that's it.
Could be the room that we've already investigated. There's 2 entrances to the building. Now, if I go out here, does it end? Did that damage the narrative? No? Okay. Let's cruise upstairs. There was 2 rooms on this floor. This was the long room. No narrative.
They're getting worse. They keep talking about this thing, this sleeper.
I know. What I don't know is if it's real or not.
Okay, let's cruise back through there. Nice. No narrative in here.
Travis, leave the boy alone. I see how you've been looking at him.
You don't even know, do you? You have no idea what's going on.
No, I don't. That's the problem.
You have to help us. It's the only way. It wants Ethan.
You're crazy. You've all gone crazy.
Who's defending me? Or am I Ethan? No, I'm not. Okay, yeah, we've been through here. Don't go down the stairs. Oh, the chair with the thing's gone. Where's that the next bit? No, no narrative around there. Explorative narrative, journey-based game.
It's not my fault. I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
Alright, mate. Oh, got a little
Ethan's
loading
family
screen.
blamed him. Whatever it was he'd accidentally let loose, his family was convinced that hurting him would solve their problems, would soothe their disturbed minds. Whatever haunted the Carters was still here somewhere, in the wind.
Oh, the wind. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if there was anything we were supposed to do there, or if that was just unlocking part of the narrative. It feels like they've reused assets quite a lot. Yeah, okay, so let's... Some shady looking hill. Always up here. Oh!
People come here for many reasons. They want to ask me questions about the future. But I can see the future. So it is the past that interests me.
It's an interesting philosophy.
Find my house. You must answer the questions I ask of you.
Well. Okay. Nice particle effect going across the screen. Sound of crows. Nice trees. Which I'm pretty sure aren't speed trees. I thought they were, but I'm not 100%.
Do you admire thieves for their bravery or their greed? When you close your eyes, whose voice do you hear? Is betrayal caused by inequality or injustice? Would you rather be a leaf or a root? Does sin come from the heart or the mind? Do you take that which you know you will not return?
Oh. So we're at a nice juncture. What's going on here? Got a few bits. Nice little thing to read. Oh, it was their first attempt. Beautiful woman sat beside a river. A witch approached and told the woman she has to have a child. The woman began to cry with joy, but the joy turned to fear and she could not stop crying. The fear turned to sadness. The woman continued to cry. She cried for months, hardly sleeping, until the child was born. But when the crying had aged the woman, and she was no longer beautiful, when he was old enough, her son climbed the mountain to find the home of the witch. He asked her if she could make his mother beautiful again. The witch asked the boy many questions. After hearing the answers, the witch told the boy she had lied to the mother about her child. The boy disappeared from the mother. The boy disappeared, and the mother was beautiful again.
Ethan, the point of life is not to rock the boat. Just try to get along. Stop living in your head. Do something real. That's what people respond to. Reality.
Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, there's another note. And the music's changed. So I guess they were the questions that she was asking. Ethan, honey, I'm sorry I yelled at you. I want you to keep this note and read it every time I lose my temper. So she was an angry bitch. I don't mean it, and I got a snake's tongue. You're my little guy, my precious bean. Alright. She's obviously forgot about her first bean. You just gotta pull your head out of them clouds, okay? Love, Mom. Mom. It's a shame that this page wasn't pulled from a dictionary. Let's put that back. And we've already read that note. Okay, so we are completely disorientated, and I have no fucking idea where we are. Other than these models are really nice. One of the traditional ways is to use a texture atlas, but with a texture atlas it loads the entire atlas with each asset, with your various load states. But you're potentially loading data that you don't need at that moment in time, and you could have to spread things across 3 or 4 atlases. So if your atlas plan is really bad, on a door for example, you could have the handle as one on one atlas, the letterbox on another atlas, and say, I don't know, the little knocker on it as another atlas. So you then got to load 3 atlases full of information for a single asset that, you know, has dynamic collisions and could move. Alright, so let's cruise down this way. One thing I've noticed about this game is just randomly wandering into a hill unlocks a little bit of narrative, which is quite interesting. What is more interesting though is how they've done. Oh, there's a slight tear there. Oh wait, it's not quite lining up. Like all their photogrammetry. The music stopped. It is a nice scene. Yeah, even with the larger items, they've spent a lot of time working on it, you know, to make it, you know, really good. One of the issues though with photogrammetry is moving objects. So if you're doing photogrammetry of a person or something like that, you kind of need to capture it all at once, like within the same millisecond ideally. So if you're photographing you know, from 40-50 angles of, say, a human body or an animal, you need to make sure that they all fire at exactly the same time to freeze it, so to speak, because if it moves, or a single blade of grass moving can affect the results. So, you know, I don't know if they'd have to wait for still days or have to wait for the sun to disappear at certain points, or what the challenges would be with doing that. Especially with trees and things like that. I imagine you would just have to, you wouldn't be able to do it from like a large area. You would have to single out items, so they would make the environment, and then, you know, do each stone and place that, and then place the trees around. But if you wanted to use photogrammetry to capture something like a large rock face like this, if there was any areas of grass like on there, it would struggle to capture the data. See, there's a slight bit of tearing there. That looks like a brush as opposed to actual grass. Anywhere where there would be actual grass, it would have to be cleaned out, just because of the blurry mess it would give you. Unless it was absolutely still and the grass was only in one image, but then it wouldn't really work as photogrammetry because you need to get it from all sorts of angles. I'm just going to cruise down here and see what's over here. A random area. Yeah, I definitely stand by my original statement that the game is, it's a good, oh hello, it's an open world sandbox game, but in a linear way, and a really good linear way, so that you don't feel like you're missing anything. We'll go up the spin tyres logging route later. We'll investigate this place, see what's going on. We've got a cemetery, nice, always a good sign, and a church. Let's poke our nose in the church. Okay, it's pretty dark in here. Is there anything in here? I don't see anything. But it's really fucking dark. Oh, is that an entranceway? Ah, let's get down here. Oh. It's a fucked up lamp. Let's steal that shit. Get that shit. Oh, you fucking what? Really annoying that you can't jump. But I wonder if... Why is that broken? No explanation. What the fuck was that? Oh, there's that. Okay. So let's cruise out and have a look. Bunch of graves and shit. Any names on any of them? Is it like the Cub Scouts logo or something, is it? No names on any of these. Yeah. That's weird. Oh, here we go. What the fuck? Oh, repeat. Okay. Nice big statue over there. Is that a repeat as well? That is a repeat. Yeah, okay. Thought I saw something. Fuck is that? A crow? Is that made of stone? Alright. It's got blood on it. We'll have a bit of that. Is that German? Mein Deutsch ist nicht so good. That's as far as my German goes. Alright, well we found a crow and a lamp. So obviously something's going to happen around here. Fuck is these? What's this? Oh, they're all closed. Okay. Oh, we've got some blood. Signs of a struggle. Yeah, there is no blood trail. Yeah, okay, there's a blood stain. Is there any more blood? There's blood on the side of that building. It looks like it's been painted on. Clap off? Who the fuck is that? Well, he was clearly working on shit. Someone was doing something. Oh, it's open. It's a bit dark down here. Oh. What is this? Hey, look, there's another one of them crows. Alright. Hey. Alright, let's pull this, see what happens. Nice. Oh. Ah. So we've got this thing on the wall again. Here lies my beloved wife with a guy. Got something in his chest. Obviously it's got blood on it, but we'll steal that because we're a pikey bastard. Chest wound. Multiple attackers. I feel like they're giving something away. Okay, we need to unlock some more shit. So we've done the wheelbarrow. What else is around here? Crow carcass. Yeah, there's all these dead crows on the floor. Very nice. Oh. That was easy. Alright. Any of these open? Oh. Burnt out matches. Spilled oil. Oh, a stain. Yeah, look, there is water there. Ah. Now we're talking. What else do we need to do? Let's go have a look at the thing. Yeah, look, they've started building bricks. I've already pulled that. Alright, let's go. Let's go touch him. Like a priest. Oh. Where are you going? Oh shit. Erasure. Okay, one's here. One's there. There's one up there. There's one down there. She's got the lamp. If that boy's holding his eyes, that brick's got something to do with it. Anything changed down here? No. Okay, that brick's got something to do with it. He's still covering his face. Something's happened to him then. Let's go see what's on down here. Ah, she's fucking him up. He's fucking him up. Ah, let's have a cruise up here. There's the oil lamp we put down. Oh, it's two. They're chatting shit. She's not got a lamp on him. And he's clearly unstrangled. She has got a lamp. Okay, well it's telling us that we can start putting things in order now. But I reckon we should have a little look inside the church. Just in case there's someone else. I totally went the long way around. No, jack shit. That's a bit annoying. I was kind of hoping you'd be like a little Easter egg. Like Ethan would be in there or something. Right, okay. We've got to try and figure this one out. Oh, okay, the wolves. Well, she hasn't got the lamp, so I assume that's number one. Two? No. One. Thank you. That's clearly number one. I got a hunch that this is the last one, because he was being strangled earlier, and there's no reason for them to come back up here. No reason. I'm stuck then. Okay. Is she like blinded him here, and then over here, and then they've had a tussle over there? Yeah, because this is pretty far away. And she's fucking him up, and he wouldn't be alive over here. He'd have stab wound in his neck. Yeah, fuck it. He'd have stab wound in his neck. There's no way he'd survive that. Yeah, no way he'd survive that. Fuck that. Let's make this 4. And then this would be 3. And 2. Let's try it.
Our boy. Chad is putting our boy in that crypt.
And bricking him up. Giving him to the sleeper. Forever.
You know he's harmless. You know this is wrong.
Chad, finish
There's
those
that brick.
bricks before he wakes
Hey,
up.
oh look at Ethan. Oh, just jabbed him in the face. Fair play.
Chad, let me see it.
Get the hell away from me!
That is Chad from the photo.
You should have been helping!
Dale's weak. He always has been.
If this is his uncle, that would be his
He is weak.
dad? His brother?
Chad, get off of him! He's your brother!
Ah.
Get off of him!
Oh, in the neck. What a stupid place to stab someone. Well, Ethan's clearly fucking legged it. I would have done.
The hell's going on? Where's Ethan?
The one who sleeps must not sleep. Your Uncle Chad is dead. Gross. Ethan.
Interesting. And there's another one.
It's not right. Ethan's our boy.
Dad, I need to get into the mine.
What?
Mine?
My key.
The fuck?
I don't have it.
I guess I'll use the tunnel near the gate. Just keep
What
Mom
tunnel near
away
the
from
gate?
me, all right? She's sick.
The tunnel back
We're all
there.
sick.
Ah. Nice. Right. Okay. Well,
The sleeper must not sleep. Ethan disturbed something. Whatever it was, it got out, into the air, and into the minds of his family.
I guess that's the sleeper that he's referring to. I'm gonna have one last look in the church. I'm optimistic that something's gonna happen by the stairwell. Oh, he's down this one. Still nothing. Still broken stairs. Alright, well, that was fun. Okay, right, well I guess I better leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. A slightly different topic to what we're normally talking about. I thought we'd talk about some photogrammetry and a few bits like that. If you head over to theastronauts.com, have a look on their blog on the website. They've got a whole post about photogrammetry and what they've done with photogrammetry. Really interesting read. I suggest you head over there and check that out. Yeah, if you want to know more. But as always, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop us a like, subscribe, much appreciated, and we'll catch you guys next time. Safe.